Much like its central character, Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn is a riot. An anarchic glitter bomb of lunacy that boasts some of the most inventive fight sequences ever seen in a comic book movie. It doesn't reinvent the wheel, especially in the wake of the fourth wall-breaking Deadpool franchise and the swagger of Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's still a ballsy blast that feels like a 2-hour sugar high without the crash. Birds of Prey allows us to see Harley at her most liberated, a trickster goddess who definitely creates more messes than she cleans up, but one who is no patsy, despite spending years in the thrall of her green-haired puddin'. It's the most nuanced portrayal of Harley since creators Paul Dini and Bruce Timm fleshed out her backstory in Mad Love, one that actually takes advantage of the fact that Harleen Quinzel earned a PhD before succumbing to the Joker's unhinged charms. Birds of Prey has a deliberate stream of consciousness quality thanks to Harley's breakneck voiceover, which is woven throughout. First introduced via an energetic animated prologue stuffed full of Easter eggs, which seems designed to get her complicated history with the Joker out of the way up front without actually showing it. The plot swerves, skids, and doubles back on itself as Harley recounts the unlikely tale of her emancipation and the women who inadvertently become tangled up in it, overcomplicating a fairly straightforward story in which various factions are on the hunt for a stolen diamond, or on the hunt for those who are hunting it. Although Mr. J is often name-dropped, his presence isn't missed, since Birds of Prey serves up two villains who are somehow even more unpredictable than either Jared Leto or Joaquin Phoenix's recent takes on the Joker. Ewan McGregor is obviously having the time of his life as Roman Sionis, aka Black Mask, a mercurial and sadistic crime lord with a penchant for carving people's faces off and wearing pajamas plastered with his own image. Roman's theatrics are made all the more chilling because he has the dead-eyed Victor Zsasz as his unflappable enforcer. If you haven't already noticed, Birds of Prey has a lot of masters to serve between emancipating Harley, setting up her antagonists, and establishing the other women crammed into that very long title. And unfortunately, the Birds of Prey are the ones who get shortchanged by the ambitious scope of the story. Black Canary, Renee Montoya, and Huntress are all magnetic when they're on screen, with Mary Elizabeth Winstead's Huntress proving to be an unexpected scene stealer. But there's no doubt that this is Harley's show. The script does a good job of tying the women's various plot threads together and giving them believable reasons to hate Black Mask. And when they do eventually team up, it's definitely worth the wait. But it feels like a more streamlined story might have left room for more character development, even if the movie had to sacrifice some sass to accomplish it. One area of the movie that perfectly balances character and sass is in its many elaborate fight sequences. In terms of pure blood-splattered action, Birds of Prey has far more in common with the John Wick franchise than any recent superhero film, which makes a lot of sense when you realize that John Wick director Chad Stahelski was brought on to help punch up the stunts. The fight scenes in Birds of Prey are jaw-dropping and more than earn the movie's R rating, with a tangible, bone-crunching quality that sets them apart from the overly CGI'd slugfests found in many other superhero movies.
Unless we all want to die very unpleasant deaths and let Roman go finger fishing in the kids' intestinal tract, we're gonna have to work together.
In terms of sheer fun, Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn delivers in spades. Its zany, energetic, visceral fight sequences and focus on one of DC's most fascinating characters ensure that it continues Warner Brothers' winning streak of big, bombastic comic book adaptations that are unafraid to embrace their inherent ridiculousness. And although we would have preferred to see a true team-up with fewer narrative detours, Birds of Prey is a perfect setup for a host of other intriguing spin-offs in the DC cinematic universe. And we'd like to go ahead and request Poison Ivy next.
Ive, you came to save me!
Look, I always do. My entire existence seems to be spent cleaning up your fucking messes.
Thank you very much. For more movie reviews, check out what we thought of Bad Boys for Life and Doolittle. And as always, be sure to subscribe to IGN wherever you like to watch.
What's that for me, will you?